Return. Prophet Noble Drew Ali, the founder of the Moorish Science of America, 1913 AD, resurrection of the Moorish nation, honors to the members of the Moorish Science of America and everything that's Moorish, honors to the forerunner of the Jesus return, the John the Baptist return, Brother Marcus Messiah Garvey Bay, the John the Baptist return, the forerunner of Jesus, which is modern day Prophet Noble Drew Ali. I shall open up with the Moorish American prayer. Allah, the Father of the universe, the Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah is my protector, my guide, and my salvation, by night and by day, through His holy prophet, Ali. Ameen. Islam family, happy Saturday. Today's show is Lessons in Life, Part 9. Alright family, life throws at us different types of obstacles. Whether it be good or bad, something to learn from, something to make us, give us a reassurance that we're still here. That we still have a chance to make things right. These lessons in life is not always about, how much time you can spend at work and making that $1,000 check in 1 week. I mean, hey, I've done it before. But it's all about what you do when you get all that money. When you get that bag, you gotta make for sure that you take the time out to treat yourself to something nice. Life is not always about paying other people. You work hard for your money, treat yourself to a movie, treat yourself to a nice dinner with a friend, a companion, a lady friend, which brother man you happen to be severely interested in, sisters, and the brothers who happen to have interest in that special lady. Do something nice for your wife. Get her something nice. Get her something for being a good mother. Not because it's Mother's Day. Mother's Day is every day. Mother's Day is Friday every day. Every Friday. Because it's a day she doesn't stop becoming a mother or start being a mother figure to a group, a nation of people. Honors to the motherhood. The true mothers out there who really love their children. Not the mammies out there. Honors to the fathers out there who are doing the best they can with the circumstances and situations and trials and tribulations and past issues that they're going through. Because we all suffer to a certain degree of some type of PTSD. We got to be very mindful of everything that we do and say and how we treat each other. Now, the time has come that the so-called Negro, blacks, and colors, Latino, Chicano, Hispanic, and other ethnicities are bucking up against the so-called white people. The ones who are unjust. The ones who cause calamities. The ones who cause hardship upon other people because they don't want to see the other group of people have something nice. So they want to wreck and destroy, or shall I say, be Wreck-It Ralph and destroy their property and destroy everything that belongs to them, and then they want to claim it as their own. My brothers and sisters out there who are listening, you have to do diligent in your studies. You can't take one story and say it is so, because there's two sides to a story. There's the truth and there's the falsehood. Falsehood is what the Europeans have been teaching us since the beginning of schooling and indoctrination and going to church and teaching us this falsehood. See, you have to be really particular in what information you receive. Once you're particular in what information you receive, and you keep hearing that lies of redundant and constant repeat over and over again, we have to acknowledge who's in power and who's in charge. You're not in charge of you because you don't own any schools, you don't own any banks, you don't own the curriculum, you don't own the economic system. The European Jewish people do, and they're the ones who decide your fate. They're the ones who decide your future. But you don't have to go along with their program, because you have to understand what their program is about and counteract against their program and do everything pertaining to what your culture and what your nationality teach you, and not practice and astray after the gods of Europe whom we knew nothing of. Because last I checked, these people who say they believe in God are the same ones who are the oppressors. The same ones who oppress our people are the same ones who gave you Christianity and the church, saying that this is a better way of life for you and I. How is this a better way of life for you and I when we constantly see segregation not only amongst our people, but our people abroad? The Africans are taught hate about us, and we're taught hate about them. We're taught about hate about the Mexicans and the Chileans and Nicaraguans and Hondurans and all these people who are part of the Asiatic family, and the Chinese and the Japanese and North Korea, South Korea, Philippines, and we're taught about all this derogatory hate amongst our people for us to hate our people and hate ourselves. Last I checked, the Asian people are the Moorish people. The people of the islands of Puerto Rico, so-called Puerto Rico, and so-called Guam, and so-called Hawaii, and the Samoans and Tongans and all the other islanders. Those are our people too. The only people who are not our people is the seed of Esau, the Edomites. Those are not our people. Those people have a different pedigree than us. We believe in love, mercy, justice, and right. We believe in hospitality. We have faith in hospitality. We honor thy father and thy mother. This is what was being passed down to us through our ancestors until it was broken during the time of slavery. When you understand these conditions, then you begin to look at the Chinese man and the Chinese woman and see how they do their culture, and how their culture is in unison with the Moorish culture. Do you not see the same thing? That's what I see. I tell you what I see. I've talked to many Asians of different nations, and they told me that they remove their shoes before they enter the house, leave the shoes outside, they enter the house, they bless the house, go brush their teeth, wash their face, greet mom and papa, and after they get through showering and get themselves all fresh and clean, they go greet mama and kiss it, mwah, mwah, kissing on the hand, bow, kiss on the cheeks, boom. You know what I'm saying? And then they talk about their day or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is what the culture, Moorish culture, is all about, and how it's being spread all through parts of Asia and the islands, because we're all one people. We're all under one national flag that's over 10,000 years old. The Moorish flag, which is a red flag with a 5-pointed green star in the center. There is no justification why or how. It just is. Because that flag is older than the flag of Denmark. That flag is older than any flag of Europe or any other flag that exists on this modern day society. Whether we're Asiatics of the islands, Asiatics of North, Central, South America, or Asia, we are one people, except Europe. That's the honest to God truth. Okay, yeah, Islam, Iris. Iris Darden, Islam, peace and love, that's a beautiful name. Brennan Inspires. Another beautiful name on the chat, Islam, heaven high, giving the shout out, giving the greetings. We gotta understand When we understand and look at our people's culture in Africa and Asia, North, Central, South America, we all have the same type of teaching. Is to honor father and mother. We don't need Father's Day. We don't need Mother's Day to honor our father and mother. We honor our father and mother every single day. That was a holiday that was pressed upon by the Europeans because over 90% of them don't honor their father and mother. They clash. The rest of the small percentage of the Europeans, yes, they do honor their father and mother every day. See, it's a handful of hate, or should I say, there's a handful of love, but there's more than a handful of hate. We have to come out of this indoctrination of the slave mind mentality of what we learn in school, what we learn in church, what we learn here, what we learn there. There's nothing wrong with trade school now. Those are all facts. Mathematics, there's nothing changing about math. Math is the only thing that's perfect right now. Math is universal. You can't take math, you can't take 2 plus 2 and say it's 5. You put 2 beans together, have 2 beans on the other side. You bring those two together, you count them as 4, it's not 5. I don't care what Cat Williams and Terrence Howard is talking about, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, maybe hard out there for a pen for them, but whatever. But we all have to totally be held accountability for what information will we receive and what we give. Because what we can do for our neighbor is we can bless our brothers and sisters, or we can curse them. Now, we as a so-called Negro blacks and coloreds are constantly being cursed daily because of the color of the skin. Now, that's the first thing they look at. That's the first thing the powers that be look at is the color of the skin, and it becomes a huge problem. And they think these particular European so-called white folks thinking that we're always up to no good. Why has it got to be that way? How come they can't be up to no good? You know, I witnessed that someone was robbing basically shoplift a whole net full of food, and some pale-skinned European with a ponytail, tall, dressed, crazy looking, and had his accomplice who was traveling in a car, and they said, oh, we didn't think he was going to steal anything, and he walked out with the basket, and a basket full of food, and had the getaway car behind the store. I saw the whole thing. And then when I talked to them, I saw giving the plate number and all this other stuff. They said, oh, we didn't think he was going to steal nothing because he's pale skin, or allegedly he didn't think this white man wasn't going to steal nothing because this is what they were indoctrinated with. See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about what is going on and how the world perceives the so-called Negro blacks and colors as criminals, but look at the so-called white people as innocent, like they don't do no wrong. You see that? I don't think my people's out there feel what I'm saying, but the ones who are feel what I'm saying, praise Allah to you. I'm here to call the facts what it is, nothing else. I'm not here to sugarcoat nothing. But I will say this much: I love my people enough to tell the truth. I love my people enough to say, brother, don't call yourself black. Your shirt is black. Look at your skin complexion. Is that a match? No, it's not. Brother, you're not Negro, black, or colored. You are Moor. You are Moorish. Your brothers, your ancestors are the founders of civilization, of all nations. We're the first architect. We're the first builder. We're the first scientists. We're the first in everything that to uplift a group of people, regardless if they're European or not. Call the facts what it is. Don't indoctrinate my brothers and sisters, because I'm here to counteract all of that. And as far as Surah Seti and all of them ones, you guys are nothing but agents getting paid by the cracker who you call a cracker just to get by. You got audacity to go talk about Moorish Americans. You are a Moorish descendant. How are you light skinned like I don't know what, brother? but you call yourself black. You don't even look like a black man, Surah Seti. Yeah, I'm calling you out, brother. You wrong. You wrong disrespecting these Moors or these Moorish Americans or whatever it is, whoever you attacking. I'm here to call you out. Because all the stuff that you talk about is facts. And then you talk about cracker this, whitey that. You don't even know what you're talking about. Do you know what a cracker is? A cracker is an edible biscuit. That's what it is. Baked, allegedly. You're talking about stuff that doesn't even relevant or make sense. And then you got to go say that you self-snitch on yourself and talking about you sold crack just to go to Egypt? You sold drugs to go to Egypt. So how you uplifted to your so-called black people when you sold drugs? Like I said, I'm calling the facts what it is. I don't give a what you have to say. What you doing is wrong. You teaching my brothers and sisters wrong. My brothers and sisters ain't gonna listen to you because guess what? Where is your safe haven for the so-called Negro blacks and colors, Surah Seti? Where's your safe haven now for the so-called Negro blacks and colors when they ain't gonna have no place to go? What land do you have to give the so-called Negro blacks and colors when everything's gonna shut down? Where is it? What do you have? What salvation do you have to offer the so-called Negro blacks and colors, Surah Seti, if you are about your people, the so-called Negro blacks and colors? Let me ask you that question. Cause see, we can go live, brother. Your brother Man Moore's life ain't about your lifestyle, bro. You over here with false representing red, black, and green, and you don't even know what that's about, brother. Are you truly about the Garvey movement or are you not? Take your pick. That's all I gotta say to you. Now moving right along to my Mexicans out there. Got love for my Mexican people. I got love for my so-called Costa Rican people because you're not a rich coast, family. My people from Panama. I got love for my people from Panama. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. My people from Jamaica, Belize, Honduras, Dominican Republic. I got love for y'all. Yes, I do. Giving y'all a shout out. Yes. Shout out. For real, for real. Giving a shout out to the Peruvians. Yes. My Colombian people out there. Love for my Colombian people. Yes, Islam. Praise Allah. To my so-called Puerto Ricans, because you're not Puerto Ricans, yo. You're Moorish. So shout out to them too. Shout out to my people from the South. Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Arkansas, all the 50 states of the Republic. Shout out to all my peoples of North, Central, South America, and my Samoan and my Tongan people. Love y'all. Love y'all. The love y'all give me, I got love for y'all too. My friendship with y'all ain't gonna change because I'm not gonna backbite y'all. But what we gotta do, brothers, is correct our condition. How do you correct your condition? Is the first step is acknowledging that you're wrong. Number 2, what are you eating that's wrong? Number 3, how can you use articulate words instead of slashing at somebody, instead of harming them? Give them uplifting words to speak on. Give them something to remember you by. The love instead of hate. That's what you ought to do. And this goes my brothers and sisters across the board even. My brothers and sisters out there from Nicaragua. Yeah, I got love for y'all too. Anybody from Brazil, got love for my people from Brazil. Yes. Yes, I can't forget about Brazil. I love my people from Brazil, Islam. And everybody else from other nations I have not named, of Asia and the islands, I got love for y'all too, Islam. So, I can't forget about my people from India and Arabia, Madagascar, Morocco, Al-Malik al-Maghribi, Libya, Tunis, Tripoli. Honors to all those people who deserve honors where honors is due, without doubt or contradiction. So, this is what I'm truly about. But you gotta correct yourself. You can't use indoctrination as excuse anymore of why your life's falling so short. Call it out who it is, who did it, and then you own up to it. You man up. That's what you ought to do. Change your condition, change the way you think. It's a constant thing, because all you've been taught was to hate instead of love. You think a grown man is not supposed to cry? What, you try to say he don't have feelings and emotions? He's not allowed to be hurt? Who said a man is not supposed to cry? Shoot, shed them tears, brother. Let it go. Don't hold it in. You're going to give yourself cancer. You're going to give yourself a ulcer. That's not healthy, brothers. Shoot, someone make you angry, shoot, bust some tears out. That's what I do. I'll bawl my eyes out. I don't care. Let the hate go. Let all that frustration go. Because all you're going to do is give yourself a heart attack and cardiac arrest. I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth, family. We all got to be held accountable for something, but don't hold on to someone else's stress and stress that they put upon your ancestors over 300 years. You know what I'm saying? Don't hold on to that stress, family, because all it's going to do is kill you. And I'm saying this out of love, not hate. I love y'all. That's why I keep going live and keep doing my channel. It's my brothers who be walking them afros. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Them cornrows, brother. Hey, represent your crown. Do as you must. That's what I say. I said it and I meant it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Walk around with your afro. Shoot. You know, put some olive oil grease in your hair. Let your hair naturally curl up. Make it look like a natural jury curl. And it's yours. You have to put no toxins and poisons in there. Curl your hair up, brother. Sister, rock your afro puff, sister. Rock your afro. You look beautiful doing it. Rock your locks. Don't let these Europeans tell you that you can't wear your hairstyle like that. You can't. No, that's your crown. That's your hair. That's your body. No one has jurisdiction or authority over your body, which you can and cannot do. I said it, I meant that. Because I love y'all. But your brother, man, Morris Live, gotta go. I got things to do. So I'll be seeing y'all live again with another show of lessons in life. So I see y'all, and I know people are watching. Islam, shout out to everybody who's watching, whether you hate me or love me. Shout out to all of y'all. To y'all crazy Europeans, y'all Ku Klux Klan, yeah. I pray that y'all have peace and stop hating and stop drinking all that haterade. I know you heard me. All y'all stop drinking that haterade. Drinking that Leverade. You heard me? That's what y'all do. Alright, y'all. Islam, peace and love. I am outro. Allah, the Father of the universe, the Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah is my protector, my guide, and my salvation by night and by day. With Holy Prophet Drew Ali. Ameen. Islam.